All right, we're live, bro. What's up?
Nothing, man. Just been killing myself all week trying to get this stuff organized, and I have a bunch of papers spread out in front of me. I'm gonna read from them, and this is the best way to disseminate all the information about tomorrow.
All right, so if you guys are listening, just do me a favor, hit it with a retweet, drop a comment, and just keep an eye on the hashtag in the title, hashtag Philly Crypto John, because we're going to be putting an event together. If you can't make it in person tomorrow in Philly, it will be streamed live, and the hashtag will be the best way to find the live stream tomorrow starting at 10:30 a.m. So yeah, Nathan, by the way, everybody who may not know,
Oh,
hi, Nathan. He's putting together this lovely event and helping organize it and put just it's this dude's putting in a lot of sweat. So bro, just break it down for people, let them know what they can expect. So maybe if they can't make it this month, they'll be incentivized to come out next month.
oh,
Cause
I
cause you
don't
did
even
it
know.
last month.
It was 2 weeks ago. That was 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. What do you call it? Yeah, no. What the fuck? So yeah, we're doing this thing tomorrow. Talks, entertainment, all that stuff. I'm gonna try to rip through the day real quick, just so we have an idea what the schedule looks like. I'm gonna open with some opening remarks, and then in the morning session, which it's starting at 10:30, so the morning session is gonna be short and run us straight into lunch. That's gonna be all mining. We have Scott Hancock from Bit River. He's coming up from Virginia. People travel for this thing. We have Michael Genn, who is a PhD student at a school, and he is going to do speculative mining for fun and profit. Is going to be his talk, so that'll be kind of cool. They'll be complimentary. The one guy is an independent academic, and the other one is coming from the business world. And then Jason Brown from Komodo is going to be delivering a variation of his talk that he delivered last World CryptoCon, which is blockchain opportunities to mine alternative consensus mechanisms. So basically, we'll run those three talks, and then I want to turn it into like an audience-driven AMA. Like, I don't want to prepare questions. I'd rather just have it be organic. One of the things I love about doing small events is people aren't afraid to speak because it's so inviting of a setting. And I mean, the last show we just did, we had a very smart audience. So that's another reason I like
Yeah, a
to
lot
keep
of
it
good
small.
questions. A lot of good questions came out of the audience too for the
Yeah,
Q&A.
right. So that's going to be the morning session, and then we're going to do lunch. We got sumpigfoodtruck.com. That's SUM pig. They take Bitcoin,
Yeah.
so they win. So I went and I booked them like 2 days ago. Because the venue is indoor outdoor, I'm going to be able to have them pull right back down into the courtyard. So that'll be pretty dope. It'll keep us from getting in trouble if we have over 75 people, because 75 is the limit that we can do at that place. Um, so about the entertainment that's going to be coming up next after that. So there's Tatiana's going to be doing music, and I think she's going to be delivering a talk later in the day. But what do you and Salvi have going on?
Yeah, so I put together a couple questions, about 20 questions. I don't know if we'll get through all of them because this is like a first run at it. I mean, me and Mike are probably going to have a pretty fast powwow when we get there, but we threw together a concept of a pretty cool game show. I wish Mike was here with me, but yeah, it's called, and I don't want to say it before I can trademark it, these motherfuckers out here on the internet. But yeah, man, we have a game show. We're calling it FUD or FOMO, and I'm just gonna ask questions, see if it's something somebody would FUD over or FOMO over, and basically we're gonna have people from the from Mike Salvi's crew, haha for hire, one of the comedians team up with one of the audience members and basically answer the question for them, and the attendee could just be like, well, I agree with this guy, or I disagree. Like I'm gonna FOMO on the answer, or I'm gonna FUD on the
Nice, nice.
answer, and see, like, kind of how it plays out. But it would be cool to just say, like, who's the creator of Bitcoin? And Mike goes, Craig Wright. And, the audience member goes, FUD, and it's like, all right, you got a point.
Nice, nice, nice. Wait, is Jackie going to be there?
I hope so. I think so. I don't. That's why I said I wish Mike was here. I don't know. I can't talk for everybody. Mike said he's going to bring the team out and we can team up with different people from the audience. And I already have like good line of questions, so it's going to be pretty fun. It's just I think it's better that Mike doesn't know, or nobody knows the questions until they're
Right,
asked.
yeah.
And then again, like, the comedians are going to team up with audience members, and they're going to give the answers. So the pressure isn't on anybody that's coming up on stage. It's really on, the Haha for Hire or Mike and his friends. It's like
Right.
they have to answer it. All the attendee that partnered up with them has to do is either agree or disagree by saying FUD or FOMO.
Yeah, no, they all know about crypto because they did that the event up in Blockchain Week with Tatiana up at that rooftop bar, and they all did crypto stuff for that. And Salvi, I mean, geez, how many conferences has he performed at now?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, right,
I'm
exactly.
hoping, man, I'm hoping I can con him into doing a couple like a short set or something. We'll see what happens.
He'll get in the mood. I hope so.
All right, well, let's get back on the schedule. Um, so the afternoon sessions are going to be about privacy and stuff. And the one thing that we have scheduled is at 2 p.m. That's when Fluffy Pony's calling in. And I said, look, why don't you give us some updates on Tari, the sidechain project? Give us an update on the Cove router. Let's talk about like the CipherTrace claim. Like the whole thing where they said they de-anonymized.
Yep.
I said you could talk about Globy. I was like, but I want at least an hour of your time because I want to make sure that there's time so people can ask you questions directly because he's a guy where people like watch him a lot, but they don't get to like talk to him a lot and ask questions a lot. So I think it'll be a pretty cool, unique experience for people to be able to bounce stuff off of him. When he was in Vegas, his whole thing was just he delivered a talk for a little bit and then it was just AMA.
Yeah.
Like that was he does really good like that. So I'm stoked on that.
Yeah, I got a few questions about Binance and Monero myself, or at least privacy coins in general and exchanges and stuff. So I'm looking forward to getting a chance to chat with them.
Yeah, that's one of the things is I wanted people to know ahead of time, like, okay, this is all the stuff this guy's into, and we're gonna have a chance to do an AMA. Think out some goddamn questions. Just don't like ask about ring signatures at the last minute because you don't have any idea what you want to ask. So hopefully, but I mean, historically, we've had great Q&A sessions, not just at the last show, but like all throughout the crypto shit show and the integrity show and all that stuff. I mean, I was writing this down a couple minutes ago when I was preparing for this. The last show, the audience members, Jonathan Moen was out there. That guy's fucking brilliant. Matt Rosen had a lot of great questions, but like it was pretty much the last show was so small that the audience was only speakers and they all had killer questions. And it was a shame that we didn't get into more panel time.
Yeah.
So that's what we got going on. So that's going to be Fluffy Pony's going to do that whole thing for us. And then Angelo from Pirate Chain is going to be back with a talk called The Power of Your Privates.
Man, a man after my own heart.
Right. No, but I don't know if you saw in the group chat, like he's working through like a building session thing. So that's kind of cool. I want him to be a recurring guy if he's going to keep just like building. And so it's educational and it's also, whatever, shilling because you have to. And the one thing that caught my attention about Pirate right out of the gate is that it trades under ARRR. That's all it took from me. All right, so then we're going to have Jason Brown back on, and he's going to be doing a talk on atomic swaps and decentralized finance.
Oh, sick.
Because Komodo has had the atomic swap decks forever and ever. So we'll talk about the times and everything.
Yeah, with DeFi and stuff coming out, and with atomic swap, I wonder. Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see like what symbiotic relationships they're going to have moving forward.
Right. Reached out to Tor. Tor is trying real hard to get somebody down. This was just like 2 days ago. I talked to them. They were like, shit, this is really last minute. We'll try to get somebody down there. So maybe they send somebody down from the Tor Foundation, maybe not. But I would like to see a balance between the ZK and the ring signatures. Because I don't see a reason for ring signatures and ZKs to fight. It's like, look, you do two different things. Chocolate's good, vanilla's good. Shut up.
Right.
Yeah, so what do we got going on? All right, so that's going to be the privacy session, but there's still a lot more time in the day. So I have I want to get local people to be able to speak. So I'm going to have a bunch of like fire talks and shorter talks. So James Babb, which a lot of people don't know, but James Babb is one of the most incredible activists. He's a longtime Bitcoin proponent, very long, hardcore, brilliant guy. James Babb's coming out. Smiley Gnome's going to speak this time, not on behalf of the Bitcoin ATM company. Nate Henderson from Eat Sleep Crypto. I met him up at Bruce Fenton's thing in New Hampshire. fucking brilliant kid. I'm really excited to be able to give him some stage time.
Yeah,
And
Smiley's presentation and talk on the Bitcoin ATM stuff though was like super powerful. Even though it was like, you know what I mean? It was just like him just speaking from like life experience. It was just like this is raw. This is what people need to hear. Like utility, use case, problem solves. Like it was a really good talk. I just shared it out earlier today for people to check out. The Bitcoin ATM talk from the last Philly Crypto John. But if you haven't had a chance to listen to it, it's on YouTube. I just tweeted it out so you could watch it. It's a really good talk.
yeah, right. So hold on, a couple more. Nurky. So Matt Rosen, he's going to be there tomorrow, but he's not presenting. He just presented the last one. He's inviting Nurky out, and Nurky may end up presenting on that game. And then I have the one talk that I'm really excited about. That guy who's just going by Jason, and he's going to come out. This guy did 20 years trading on the floor up in New York, right, for the Nasdaq, and he's just going to talk about the scams they saw, the scams they ran, all types of evil, rotten, illegal shit, because all of that is getting polished and repurposed and fed to us through tokens. So, like, these will be really cool cautionary tales of actual evil shit that happened straight out of the horse's mouth.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah. And I told him I'd give him 20 minutes because he's like, what do you want me to do? He's like, I got hours of this shit.
I thought you were going to say like, $20 or something. I thought I'd give him $20 to talk. No, yeah, 20 minutes may not be enough time, but I mean, that's the best part about doing these real life meetups is, you get to network and mingle after everyone's done doing their thing and grab some lunch and, rub some elbows, even though we're probably legally not allowed to.
No, I thought that was the thing. You're not supposed to shake hands or hug. You can tap elbows all day.
Yeah, dude. Yesterday somebody shook my hand and it felt weird. Has that happened to you yet? Somebody went and shook my hand and I was just like, oh, this is weird. Like,
it's kinky.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
More physical interaction than I've had in months.
Yeah. So that's what we have for speakers and topics and stuff like that. It's going to be 10:30 to 4:30. That's going to be the stream. I would not doubt that we're going to end up after partying somewhere or going down the street to something. That's what we did last time. I don't know, man.
Yeah, if somebody has a projector, we could use the projector and do a screening. Are we able to do the screening then?
Salvi has a projector. Well, we won't have that venue, so you would have to find a venue to screen it because we're out of there. 4:30, he wants everybody out, and I have to start putting everything back.
All right, so that was the thing, the venue. All right. Salvi's house. All right, we're all going to Salvi's house.
Everybody get in the food truck. Yeah, it's going to be good. And I'm already started on talking on to people about the next one, right? So I don't know if we're going to do it in 2 weeks or if I'll give it a month this time. But I love the momentum we have. I love that we're doing a live event.
Shout out to Aspire for helping us secure the event. I mean, Jim Blasbro. Jim Blasbro.
let me just talk him the fuck up. So I spoke to him. First time I ever spoke to him. I spoke to him a couple days before the last one. And I was like, dude, I'm killing myself over this fucking event. I'm blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I'll toss you a couple $100 for like pizzas and shit. And I didn't know the guy. And I'm like, I don't want to accept something. And then we killed it and ended up like over 1,600 streamers and like all this impact. And it was like, fuck, we got to do this again. And it was like, all right, let's hit him up and ask him for money. This guy's just so OG crypto. He was like, I want this to happen. Here, take this money.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Send
I really
Bitcoin
appreciate
over.
That.
Yeah. It was the most solid thing. He's like, here, complete stranger. You're doing a cool thing. Go. Yeah. So absolutely amazing. I really, really, really would love for him to be able to call in for 15 minutes and do whatever the fuck he wants tomorrow.
I'll be there. I'll be there shilling Aspire on behalf of Jim and the whole Aspire team, dude. Did you see the thing I did in the group chat with you and me and him? I mean, I made Philly John dollar. Like I made a stable coin, bro. I don't want to get into it too much before I'm like, tomorrow and the people that actually come to the event get to in on this. But like, bro, I made a stable coin on Aspire for our meetup. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's getting wild.
I made
But
tokenized tickets. Nathan, I tokenized our tickets.
I was gonna do that a long ass time ago. Bruce was tweeting out something about Ravencoin, and I was like, "Yeah, I want a name." And he just sent me Integrity. It was something like a 500 coin burn, and it was like a third of a penny per coin or something. And he sent it to me, but the mobile wallet wasn't asset aware yet, so I didn't. I should go back and do that. But I've
Yeah.
been wanting to do tokenized coins forever.
Yeah, I was thinking tomorrow would be, where we could powwow and talk about making NFTs for people to show up. And they're really easy to get. All they have to do is tap a link or scan a QR code. So I could just open my phone, they scan a QR code, and they get an NFT proof that they have attended the event. And I can make it non transferable. So they can get the NFT ticket, but they can't send it to a friend. They could sell their wallet, but I mean, who would want to sell their private key, right?
Right.
So yeah, it's like cool concepts I've been dreaming on for this Philly crypto John. So a way that if people hold our stable coin that I made with Aspire, that I could airdrop the tickets for the next event when there are events, if there are like RSVPs necessary like there are for this one. It's only limited to a certain amount of people because of this whole pandemic event. We could issue out those tickets to people early for holding last event's tickets. So kind of like, make the event more. I want to make the Philly Crypto John as crypto as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do. Like, because if you think about the people traveling in for this time, and then I mean, last time it was like Colin was in from Arizona. Eric came up from fucking North Carolina, I guess. I was just talking to the one homie on Twitter, and he's looking at flights up from Oklahoma for um, I don't know, one of the future ones. But you were just talking about NFTs, and the Canadian border is about to open up soon.
Yeah, I already I keep my passport right here, bro. My flight is booked. I am.
No, them coming down here, man.
Oh yeah, that's true. I thought you were talking about let's take this to Canada. Let's bring Canada to Philly. You're right. You're right. I just love Canada, man. I can't wait. I'm moving there next year, so that's where my head was at. But yeah,
Cool.
yeah, we could have our Canadian bros travel down and have a good time. And I took a bus from Philadelphia, like the terminal station to Canada, and it was like $50 round trip.
About right.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, does that wrap it up? Is
Yeah,
that
man,
everything?
I can let you go, bro. I just want to show some pig one more time because I think it's really cool that they're accepting Bitcoin for munchies. That is probably my favorite use case for Bitcoin is to be able to just grab some munchies with my crypto and yeah, I think it's cool that they're accepting Bitcoin as Bitcoin, using Bitcoin, holding it. It's just support the people that accept crypto and stop groveling for Amazon to accept it when there's small
Right.
businesses that
Mm-hmm.
are already taking the risk with you as a Bitcoiner. Support them. So shout out to Some Pig, Nathan. Thank you so much for everything you do, bro. And again,
Thank you,
thank you
man.
to Nexus for supporting the event and
Thank
Aspire
you, Nexus.
for helping us with this event. If you guys want to support the Philly Crypto John, reach out to me and Nathan if you would like to be a sponsor. All right, guys, gotta go. Bye.
Bye bye.